Hello and welcome to another video by the Bearded Tech Guy. In this video, I will be going over my experience so far using a generic Wi-Fi contact sensor I picked up off Amazon. I did a previous review for this contact sensor that you can check out if you want a rundown of it, as well as why I picked it up for my use case. I will also be taking a look at all the different gadgets I bring along to help make my time traveling a little less unbearable towards the end of this video. The main purpose of this contact sensor is to be used on hotel doors, as I travel a lot and would like to know if someone enters my room or not. I never have room service and I just keep my room clean myself, so there is no reason anyone should be going into my room. I've had enough colleagues over the years have issues with their rooms, so for me the $20 the sensor costs is well worth a little bit of knowledge of what's going on while I'm gone. It's also helpful because I have a little travel tech bag that I take with me just because of how much I travel. The door sensor will utilize the Wi-Fi from my travel router for connectivity. This allows for me to set up the sensor one time, and anytime the travel router is powered on, it will automatically connect without having to try to deal with the hotel's Wi-Fi guest portal. To attach the contact sensor to the door, I just use a little museum putty on the back of the sensor and the magnet. This allows for me to attach it to any surface material without causing any damage to anything. To install the sensor, I'll first wipe down the area with a damp washcloth to remove any dust from the area. Then I simply place the sensor on the door frame and the magnet on the door. You want to make sure they are close enough so that the sensor can detect the magnet. And make sure you press firmly down to make sure they stick. I like to test the door a few times to make sure it's working as expected and I am getting the notifications. I've used this setup for a good number of trips and I've not had any issues with it so far. I obviously don't know if it's ever not notifying me when being opened, but anytime I come back to my room or leave, I get notified almost instantly. When it's time to leave, you can simply pull the sensor and the magnet off the door and rub off any museum putty that might have been left behind. The contact sensor is just one piece of the technology and gadgets I like to take along with me when I travel, so let's take a look at everything else I bring along in my tech travel kit. Right now, my travel kit includes a portable travel router, a 6-port USB desktop charger, portable battery, multiple different charging cables, a Google Chromecast, a female HDMI to female HDMI connector, and the newest addition being the Wi-Fi contact sensor. These things have been a real quality of life improvement to have while away from home. Check out the description below for links to all the products I'm currently using in my tech travel bag. The travel router allows for me to either connect directly to an Ethernet connection in a hotel and start broadcasting my SSID. The travel router also allows for me to connect to the hotel's Wi-Fi and utilize that for my own travel SSID. This allows for me to have all my devices set up on the same SSID no matter which hotel I'm at, as well as bypass the web portal login that most hotels have. There are many different options for travel routers, but this one is super compact, can be powered off a USB, and does everything I need it to. The 6-port USB desktop charger is pretty self-explanatory. With all the devices I bring along, I need lots of ports. It's really nice to have a single charging device for everything as it helps reduce the overall size of my tech travel kit. The battery pack is mostly for phone charging throughout the day. I like to go out and explore when I'm in a new city or town, so it's nice to always have a charged phone. The Chromecast is the main reason for the travel router. This allows me to stream my different streaming services as well as access my Plex server at home without too much of a headache. With the travel router, I just plug it in and it automatically connects. The HDMI adapter has come in handy as some hotels make it impossible to actually reach the HDMI port on a TV. So with the adapter, I can unplug the TV top box and use the HDMI cable from that into the TV. I do recommend having a longer USB cable for the Chromecast. This allows for you to let it sit in front of your TV so you don't forget to grab your Chromecast when you are packing up. Everything fits in a plastic grocery bag and takes up very little space in my carry-on bag, so bringing all of these little creature comforts isn't really that big of a deal, and none of them are really that expensive. Let me know in the comments below if you've already got your own tech travel kit, or if you think you'll be making one for yourself now. I do plan on adding a few additional things to my tech travel kit, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications to be one of the first to know when I release updates for it as well as any other tech content. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up as it helps out the channel immensely. Thank you for watching.